and they can never be you.
Who's bald? Conrad's bald. What's good, everybody? Welcome to Everything Pro Wrestling. Everything Pro Wrestling is a show by the fans, for the fans. I'm your host, Conrad Cushman, being joined tonight by my partner, the homie, the man in black, the man you guys call Derek. What's good, D?
Yo, yo, yo.
We are here with an AEW Dynamite review here for, February 5th, 2025. Appreciate all of you coming out. Really good, man. Really good. Yeah, much love. With that being said, man, interesting Dynamite show. I thoroughly enjoyed this episode again.
Yeah, this was a good show. So far we're keeping it moving, providing a good product that we need.
Not mad at it, man. Had some fun with this show tonight. We started maybe a minute or two early, but come on in, everybody. Come on in. Share the link. I don't care if you're on X. We're over there at EPW Show. If you guys want to go over to Threads, we're over there at EPW Show. We're on Instagram. I don't post on there a lot except for the stories at EPW Show. Facebook, we have our own Everything Pro Wrestling group. Feel free to join. Don't come in there acting a fool. But we have our own group over there, and we have our own Facebook page. So if you guys want to check those out, make sure you check out the socials. All right, head on in. Appreciate all of you. I don't know, Derek. I don't know if we have anything else good going on in your world, man.
Tournament this weekend.
There we go.
Yeah, my daughter got invited out to play in the tournament, so we'll see what we got.
Get ready for those good pitches.
Yeah.
Other than that, man, birthday's Friday, the official birthday. The little celebration tonight. So, yeah, this weekend, definitely going to get myself a nice Philly cheesesteak homemade. You know, my favorite meal. So you can always send me a Philly cheesesteak if you guys ever want to butter me up. We'll also take super chats as well. Whatever you got for us. All right.
Or we can take go get yourself a donut.
No, I'm good on donuts, bro. I'm good on them donuts. Watch this man one time eat half a dozen of donuts. Disgusting. And Derek at that time was very fit. It was gross to watch.
Yeah, I was like, at that time I was probably like $130. I'm like 220 now.
It's all good, man. Shoot, I wish I could get to that level too. Man, it's hard work out here. I got to 220 once, you know how? Got my wisdom teeth pulled and I had lost some weight. I couldn't take it anymore. I was like, I can't even eat.
That'll do it. That'll definitely do it. That's one way to do it.
Let's get into our shout outs, shall we? Clown in the house, as Sean calls him, Cleasy. We appreciate you, Clown. Thank you so much. And my man Elite Easy E said, Evolve lit a fire under TK, or our storylines falling into place. Sometimes need a little bit of patience, just a little bit of patience with it. I thought it was smart to get the Death Rider stuff out of the way.
Oh, yeah.
Funny, people didn't have anything to complain about later because you started off the show with a bang. You started just having them fight.
Yep.
Jesse, Pro Wrestler Shoe, said, didn't really watch AEW anymore. Don't really watch AEW anymore, but here to support while I edit. What's good, fam? What's good, Jesse? Jesse's out here doing them 2K videos. So if you are hyped for the wrestling game, Jesse's got you covered, man. So make sure you guys go over to the Pro Wrestling Shoot and subscribe if you're interested in wrestling video games.
Ooh.
He'll keep you covered. We do some little things over here still for the games. Show us love. Melons versus Peaches, respectfully. B-Boy, you are wildin'. 2K25 looks interesting this year. Yeah, they got a lot of good ideas for that game. Wonder where they got them from. AEW Dynamite was great tonight, Delay Grad says. Can't believe Trevor won, though. Trevor. Delay Grass. I thought that Dynamite was great tonight too. Can't wait to hear people complaining tomorrow, though. I'm sure we're a different review show, though. Like, you'll find a lot of people who are going to complain about Dynamite. I actually really enjoyed tonight's show.
Yeah, tonight was good.
Matt Lopez says, hello, good evening. Hope you all had a good Wednesday. And that was a damn good episode. Who's bald? Ricochet. Nothing wrong with being bald. Stop the bald slander out here. You act like we picked this. It just happened. What do you want people to do, man? Listen, one day I saw it fading back a little too much. I was like, you know what? Let's just get it over with. No, let's just get it over with. Just cut it all off, bro. You don't want to have to be the person that someone's got to tell you it's over, bro. Right. I made the choice myself. Feels better that way. Bald forever. XG Dub says, yo, what's good? What's good? Greatest rivalry of all time. Gotta chill, bros. Gotta chill. Walked in dressed like Mariah May. Good day. Your champ has arrived. What's good, Cat? Appreciate you, fam. Delay Gratz, my man, coming in with the $10 super chat. Happy birthday, Everything Pro Wrestling. Great Dynamite tonight. Trevor beat Swerve dirty. Have a fantastic Toni Storm match. It was astounding. Jericho getting screen time. Ass. We appreciate that, Delay Gratz. Thank you, man. Thank you so much for that. Y'all wilding on this the Toni Storm, man. Appreciate y'all. T-Ferg, what's good? That was a good show. Never underestimate the energy of the crowd. College, Bubba Spark, Keller Park, booty, 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 rocking everywhere. Booty, 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 rocking everywhere. That was our joint back in we were probably, about to be in college soon.
Yeah, somewhere around there, yeah.
Get it right, get it tight. I was about to start doing more of the raps, but I can't. But blump, blump, blump. Yeah, I thought Georgia was great tonight. ATL.
Yep.
ATL, Georgia. What do we do? Oh, yeah. Lloyd. Southside. Hub says, bless up, brother Conrad. Bless up, my guy Derek. Let me say this, brother Derek. I am very disappointed. This is a great show about AEW, so I'll be brief. But, oh, my goodness. See? How can you not be part of the Yeet movement? I created the Yeet movement. Come on, bro. Laugh out loud. Okay, I'm done. I'm here for the best AEW show in the game. All love, bros. All right, he's good. He saved himself at the end of that.
Nah, can't do it, bro. I get he is at the top right now. But he is at the top because of one word. I can't get behind someone who
you hating right now, bro.
Nah,
he sold the merch.
He sold the merch.
He did the work. The fans are behind him.
What's his track record as a wrestler?
What is that supposed to mean?
What's his track record, bro?
He delivers in tag matches with the New Day. He has delivered
singles.
He has delivered
singles.
How did he get more popular as a singles than a tag?
Singles.
Bro. How did he get more popular as a?
Because he eat.
Okay, it worked. Okay. So did what?
I can't base a title shot off of just you selling merch. I need
Derek. The numbers don't lie. Yo,
I don't care.
All right, here we go. My favorite example. You got Rey Mysterio and Great Khali. I come to you and I say, who are we pushing as champ? Great Khali, who doesn't sell any merch, but he's a believable big guy. Or are you going to go with Rey Mysterio? He's too small, but he sells a lot of masks to make you a lot of money.
I'm going with Rey.
All right, then that's the end of this.
I'm going with Rey, but not because he sells merch, bro.
This is hatred.
I'm not doing it.
This is hatred, folks. We do not listen to the slander that Derek is spewing right now.
Bro. Give me his top 5 best matches right now that includes a singles match.
I'll let someone else do that in the chat for you.
Let's,
and you better do the homework and watch them.
Yeah, okay.
All right. I need Toni Storm to dress up like Mariah May every week, respectfully. Y'all tripping. When the munchies hit, they hit. Clown, what are you doing over there, bro? What are you doing? Respectfully the same, Matt. Philly cheesesteak, that don't sound like a salad, sir. That XGW fitness coach Sickwood ain't gonna be mad. He gets mad at you because you don't have them vegetables. No, he ain't gonna say nothing to me. I went to the gym today. I lifted. Bow. Yeah, you see that? I get the flex on. I'm good. I'm all right. I can lift. Like the vid. Thank you, E. I should probably tell people to do that. Like the vid. Share it. I'm digging the stories involving the women's titles. See, Doug? It ain't bad, man. Ain't bad, Doug. That's bullying. Ricochet's the man is bald. It's not a gimmick. See? Conrad, don't you dare make light of the heaviest movement in Fresh Prince history. Show some respect. LOL. It just happened. Yo, subscribe to Hub's channel as well, man. He's putting up everything up in there. Look at E putting up his stuff. I appreciate you, E. Yeet movement started on up, up, down, down. Here we go. Rob in the house. What's good? Rob, you're downstairs. I know where you are, bro. D, what are you doing? D acting like Joe Pesci from Lethal Weapon right now.
I'm just saying, bro.
Nah, that's hatred, bro.
Nah, bro. I need top 5 best singles matches that he has had. I would say this about anybody. I don't care about the merch. Prove to me that you can wrestle.
Big shout out to Megan Bain, who is signed to AEW. Megan Bain is all elite. She's got some fantastic work. You got to go and look for it. But I'm happy to see Megan Bain over here. We've been wondering where she's been for quite some time. She was on a little excursion, but she's here in AEW now. Let's go. I'm with it.
So am I. I will gladly accept.
Yeah, I love her look. I love the character. This goddess type of character that she plays. It works very well, and it works for her. So I'm interested in seeing what they do here.
I wonder if she's supposed to be like, oh God, correct me if I'm wrong. Like not Wonder Woman from the mascara or where God damn.
I feel like it's like a Greek goddess type thing.
No, I get it, but like if you look at the old Wonder Woman,
you gotta start Googling.
No, I'm just saying, like look at the old Wonder Woman cartoons and stuff like that. She looks like the Queen of Themyscira, or forgive me if I'm saying it wrong. I know I am.
Derek, at least say congratulations, Hub. Give me my flowers for starting the Yeet movement, bro.
You can have it, bro. I'm just saying. He does not have a track record as a good wrestler. I'm sorry.
Tokyo the Don said, "Who? What's good? Jay versus Braun Breaker, Jay versus Rollins, Jay versus Gunther, Jay versus Ilya, Jay versus Roman." He might have you there, D. He might.
Wait, who?
Jay Uso. Jay Uso versus Braun Breaker. Jay Uso versus Seth Rollins. That was pretty good. Jay versus Gunther. Jay versus Ilya Dragunov. And Jay versus... Takes 2 to tango, bro. Those were some good matches. Megan is a solid pickup for AEW. Hopefully she'll be able to show up in GCW at the end of the month when I go. Thank you, Emily. Do your research, my guy, Derek.
I'm about to pull it up right now because I guarantee you that's not going to be his top 5 matches.
Hold on, bro. Don't play nothing by accident.
No, I'm not going to play nothing.
Let's get into Dynamite, shall we? Dynamite tonight begins with sorry, I'm taking notes for my timestamps. With we got like a little intro showing people coming into the building. We get the Death Rider showing up, and they end up in a brawl with FTR, Cope, and Jay White. They start brawling. Cannons to the left and cannons to the right. We're getting into some Fresh Prince stuff tonight. They were just beating each other. Yo, Pac took a net. I don't know who went into the side of the white thing around the entrance. Yo, Derek saw Pac's back tore up. I don't know if it was him, but it was him and someone up there messing around with that. And I saw a piece break off. So I'm wondering if that's how Pac's back got cut up.
I think that had to be Pac, bro. Like those. How you have a big red mark from the bottom of your shoulder blade down to like almost your waist.
Yeah. Tony's probably like, "You're tearing up my set. Come on."
Yeah, right. Tony don't care about that.
You lying, bro. You lying. I would be mad. He stood up there with the duct tape like, "All right, insurance, you know what to do." So they were sitting up there and they started brawling. Jay White gets on the microphone and he makes a challenge, basically. Jay White and Cope versus Mox and Claudio at this wonderful show that we're going to have in Brisbane, Australia. I'm cool with it. And by the way, a lot of people tried to accuse Tony like, this was supposed to be a pay-per-view. I even leaned into, you're doing a big stadium show. It's probably going to be on pay-per-view. Tony said that was never the case. I guess he's real big on like if the show is Grand Slam in North America and it's like Dynamite and all that, that's what he wants the show to be elsewhere, like the name associated with it. So He wanted it in the stadium, but unfortunately they couldn't. They still sold like 13K tickets almost. So
Right, yeah.
let them. Okay, cool. It's gonna be a full building. Go out there and put on the best show that you can.
Yes.
You know, how often are you gonna go to Australia? So go out there and deliver a great show. I like the match being White and Cope versus Mox and Claudio. I know you couldn't do some big like 8-man tag. You could have done that too, or you could have just gave Jay White and Mox the world title match, which was rumored, but I like that they went with this instead.
Yeah.
Shout out to John G, King of R&B. He said, "Welcome back, Derek."
John G.
Megan is 100% a solid pickup. Tokyo's not more mad about Charlotte winning. I think Derek is too, honestly.
Oh,
what are you more mad? Who are you more mad at?
I'll let Jay have his shine in the light. Charlotte, absolutely not, bro.
This is mean.
Absolutely not.
Love how Marina picked up Renee. Yeah, she picked her up like it was nothing. If it wasn't for up, down, down, there would be no main event. Jay Uso. Okay, back to AEW Talk with my bros. Anyone besides me tired of the writers? It's getting lame and pointless. Real talk. If I handed you the pen, though, and I said, how do you fix this? Drum this up. You don't have anyone to bring in, so drum up the storyline. What do you do?
That's tough. I mean, I get it because I'm kind of like a little stale on it right now, but
that's what I'm saying. Just think about that. I'll give you guys a week. You remind me next week to bring this up. How would you freshen up that storyline? Like, honestly, or do you think no matter what you do, it's a poison? Listen, I have a saying that I like to say. Rob knows this saying. Nothing's going to be better than WrestleMania if you don't let it be. Nothing's going to be better than the storyline if you don't let it be. If there's no way to save this, then you guys are just saying like, yo, end this then. End the whole thing. Like, don't get rid of the group. Get rid of all that's associated with it. But if you think it's worth saving or you think Pac and them do fit in this, tell me how you fix this.
I think they do fit. I think so. My issue with it is like I would have to sit and think about it, but my issue with it right now is the fact that it seems like we're going around in circles because when they first started, it seemed like they had a direction to go. Now it seems like there is no direction, and they're like there's no end game to what their direction was, and that's the part that's bothering me because in the beginning they had direction, they had a purpose, and it felt like something was supposed to be happening in this direction. Now it feels like it's just repeating itself.
Well, and they went with the old guard. I mean, honestly, let's just be honest with ourselves here. NWO at the end of the day, Derek, what was their direction? What was their goal? Take over WCW, beef with WCW?
Right. But my thing is, I think with them, I felt like there was something that was supposed to be behind it. Like with NWO, that was clear cut and dry. Like we're taking over. But I felt like there was supposed to be something else happening when Moxley used to speak in the beginning. I felt like there was like somebody brought us here together. Something brought us here together. And no, I'm not talking about Shane. I don't care nothing about Shane. I think there was something that was supposed to happen or somebody was directing traffic and then things just got kind of lost in the sauce.
Mm-hmm. Hub says it's hard because the whole story leans on a higher authority. So if there is no one, how do you fix it? I want to like it, but it's getting stale. But in their last explanation that they gave on that close-up, there was no mention of a higher authority. It was, I'm going to make this place better. Like I said, maybe there was a different plan in place and it didn't work, but just pointing it out there.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking there was a different plan, but something got skewed.
Maybe Shane bailed and said, I don't want to sign that contract. I can't do it.
Well, even if it wasn't Shane, like if the direction was supposed to be like
welcome, Jocelyn.
Yes, Jocelyn, welcome. I don't know. I just think there was a direction that was started in the beginning and then it just got kind of lost. And something may have happened.
Rob said, end this abruptly. It's best for business. I strip and suspend Moxley for incompetency and run attorney. Terrible. Exactly, Derek. Riders are going in a circle. No end game, hence getting lame. NWO would have had Big Boss Man in its ranks by now. That is true. Big Bubba Rogers. Something tells me Shane was supposed to be the higher power and plans change. So with the Death Riders, it seems like they are getting real NWO-like, but the Death Riders are not letting 50 million people in and split 40,000 ways like Adam. Yeah, and it's interesting. Cactus doesn't watch every like single week, so he's kind of just like, you know, floating in, checking it out. But I don't feel it's as bad as other people, but I also understand the annoyance. Like I'm not saying Hub's wrong. It's kind of like, I got you. Exactly. Now they have nothing. It's the MJF Adam Cole thing all over again. All I'm saying is I think something changed. Mox was talking like he was forced into something he wasn't doing. Rock's cousins are at the very least consistently entertaining and making money. Death Rider's story was dead on arrival because it hasn't improved at all. Cut ties and move on. But are you saying cut ties with the group too? Or are you saying end the story? Like, I get saying, like, let's take the world title off Moxley. I understand that. But are you saying to get rid of the group? Because then I wonder if, like, what's Pac, Claudio, and Yuta going to do then?
I don't say let's get rid of the group. I think you have to, like, I get taking the title off of Moxley. If you do that, then we not dismantle them, but like we make them disappear for a little bit.
I think that would be the smarter thing to do. Yeah. And that's what I'm asking. Like, are we getting rid of things just to get rid of it, or do we have a plan?
I say rehash what you had in mind and go a different direction. Try to figure out what direction you want to go. Even if you add a higher power, or if you don't, but like I said, I don't mind taking the title off of Mox, but have them disappear just for a little bit. Like, see, it for me, this would be like my go-to kind of thing to work on, because you know me, I like the dark stuff. This isn't really dark, but it has like dark intent.
Yeah,
and I probably would have booked them differently as to how they're coming out.
See, I feel like I'm more with delayed grats in the middle here. I think Death Riders is getting a little better now. The hate is understandable, but folks were way more patient. Whoa, for the bloodline. Okay, so he feels the same as E, kind of. I want to know if there's anything to that segment when the Bucks, after losing, were seen shredding papers. I think you can throw something in there and make it about that. First bad comparison in the legendary run, my brother Conrad. NWO, at least in the beginning, had a vision while it lasted until it got lame. Writers had direction at first. Now what? But if someone bails, what were you going to put? This goes back to the MJF thing. If you don't have anything, what are you going to put in there? You can't just throw something in for the sake of throwing it in. Everyone says Cope. Was that going to work? People are complaining about him, and he just got back. Like, that's tough.
I think also the bigger issue here is you have Mox, Pac, Yuta, Claudio, and Marina.
It's helped Marina Shafir wonders.
It has, but then you got those four guys who don't come in as a group. You know what I mean? Like they didn't come into the company as a group, and I think that's what a lot of people were expecting, I guess, or hoping that it was going to stay like that, because you have four different personalities, but four different people who didn't come in as one unit. You have four different people who came in on four different paths, and I think, to me, when you have a group like this, they have to come from the same direction.
Well, we're almost a half hour into this show. Let's get through this here. Delayed Grass says, I never fantasy booked Shane and Death Riders. Yes, they got repetitive, but I was patient, and it's getting a little better. The interview last week helped define their motivations. And even in parts of that, too, there was one, I think Pac said something opposite of Moxley, but maybe it's meant that they're hypocrites. You know, we're not here to destroy AEW. We're here to make it better. And then Pac's like, we are here to destroy AEW. Right. So if you watch it, too, like I can point out the flaws, too, and say, like, hey, what's the real motivation here? Or was that supposed to be there? because we don't see it yet. Like I said, maybe they're just talking in riddles too. At one point, I'm not gonna lie. Like if you would have asked me a couple weeks ago, I was with Rob, and I still think my finger would be sitting on the button of we're giving the belt to Omega. The end.
Yeah,
like we're moving on with this.
Yeah,
100%. Not to mention the Bloodline story is a reskinned Elite storyline. People are willing to go through hoops, figure out QR code. Now, listen, I will say this: wrestling fans should work for the feds because some of them things that they figure out crazy.
Yeah.
Let me see. It's respectable how much you want AEW to succeed, Conrad. So do I. But it seems that AEW puts a lot of eggs in one basket. CM Punk, now possibly Shane. Hold on, my brother. Now, see, we're about to have a conversation on this show. You're making me mad tonight. So the CM Punk and Cody Rhodes thing was all right. I'm gonna try and keep this about AEW flipping over to the other side. Why was it two people leaving hurts a company way more? But in the history of pro wrestling, when other people lose people, it's not a big deal when it's them. I don't get that. So are they bigger than the company? Because that's what apparently people like make it feel like. That's what they make it seem like. You get what I'm saying? Like, think of another promotion. If somebody left tomorrow, would it be that big a deal? Probably not. I don't think people would care as much. But these two things were like, it's the end. It's all over for them. They're cooked. How come it didn't make way more sense before, though? You know what I mean? Yeah. Everybody's going in on this. Have Pac, Yuta, and Claudio turn on Mox, put Marina in the women's division. Didn't the Judgment Day turn on Edge? Yeah, but that was kind of quick too. I don't know. I thought you had more room in that. Pac's a strange dude, always in full gear, even outside in the cold. I don't know about this basket. This was a banner episode of Dynamite. Yeah. You're not understanding. I'm talking about two storylines. Punk as a payoff for Cole and MJF, but that was never a possibility. Like, if you line up everything, CM Punk couldn't come back. It just wasn't going to work. Like, it wasn't there. What was that, December?
Yeah, I think so.
He was already in WWE, wasn't he?
Yeah.
That November. So that was never going to be able to happen. At that point, like, people wanted something that's impossible to happen. Shane's payoff with the writers. That's eggs in the basket I'm talking about. We don't know if that's true, though. We're speculating. That could be nothing. That could be a big nothing burger. Maybe that Shane picture was never really supposed to get out, and it was just a conversation, too. I don't know. Some people believe it wasn't, but hey. I'm just saying. All right, let's keep it moving here. First matchup we had Will Ospreay versus a new member of the Don Callis family. Who was it? It was Mark Davis, y'all. Mark Davis came out. He had this sweet like version of a destroyer. Go back and watch that. I thought it was very unique, so I had to give him props for that.
That was actually very dope.
Right. He rips off the middle turnbuckle pad. Rick Knox, for the first time in AEW history, does his job and stops him from doing that. And Will Ospreay hits that hidden blade and knocks him out of his boots. man got knocked loose, bro. And he gets the win. Kenny comes out. They're cutting promos. Don Callis running scared. I love it. Reminds me of Bobby Heenan and Nick Bockwinkel in the AWA. Works so well. And I'm really looking forward to this match, man. That's all I can say. Like, I'm looking forward to their big tag team match that they got lined up here. Will Ospreay, Kenny Omega versus Konosuke Takeshita and Kyle Fletcher. Brisbane, Australia, Saturday, February 15th, after the All-Star game. Stick around, man. I think this is going to be a banger of a tag match. I'm looking forward to it.
Absolutely. This one's going to turn out real, real good.
So they had to do that. They had to do that. Give it time, Delayed Grats. He said, I want Mercedes to befriend Harley Cameron. I think give it some time. Ospreay Mark Davis was damn good. Ospreay versus a broom is must-see TV. Best in the world, Hub says. A referee actually does his job. What a revolutionary idea. Every time I see Don Callis, I think, what if Mr. Clean turned into a bad guy?
I think Mr. Clean would be the greatest villain of all time if he did that.
That's the power of Pine Saw, baby. Going into that, Hurt Syndicate come out. They cut a promo afterwards, and I got to give credit to Rob. As soon as he heard the gong, at first I was like, "Who is that?" And I forgot that the Guns had that in the beginning. Dude, the Guns came out, and I'm going to tell you guys something that I've never said before. I didn't realize how much I missed the Guns until like the last few weeks, where I was like, "Yo, we need the Guns back, bro. They were a dope tag team." All I thought of was the Many Men again, and I was like, "Yeah, bring the Guns back, bro."
Yes.
Even though Derek had some mean words for Austin Gunn tonight. Derek said, "Boy, looked like he walked through soot." Why are you so dark, brother? What happened to you here? Right. I don't know if that was his tan or if that's one of those like lotion tans, but
that's what I'm saying, bro. I'm like, yo, what did you walk through?
Yo, it was looking crazy. T-Ferg said, one of my beefs with Ospreay is he wrestles every episode. He should be a special attraction. Mark Davis is good in the ring. T-Ferg, but the ratings are down. Like, this is all. Yo, can we all agree that AEW gets mixed messaging from fans?
I agree with T-Ferg, but right now, at this moment, it's not feasible.
Listen to me. You don't have storyline consistency. We got half the people saying, and the Death Rider. Some of us are like, yeah, maybe it'll be okay. And then there's other ones who are like, come on, man, give it time. You've got Ospreay needs to be a special attraction. Your ratings are down. You need to put the best people on TV every week. Where's MJF? Where's this guy? Where's that guy? You gotta feel me on like this is conflicting messaging to Tony Khan. Like he's probably like, what do you guys want? Like tell me and I'll fix it. If you tell me how to fix it, I'll do it. But there's no answer to.
Yeah, I mean, there really isn't any answer right now. But like to me, I agree, T-Ferg, to have him as a special attraction. But with the ratings down, I need all hands on deck.
Correct. Oh yes. The segment of the night, Harley and that Monet puppet. We're gonna get to that. I'm here to clean up AEW. Please stop this. Yeah. If the Guns were there, why did they let Switchblade get beat down earlier? Well, he had backup. It wasn't like he was getting jumped. It was the fair ones. I'll say, Clown. That's how I vote. I don't know if they're still a group. They haven't really addressed that. Maybe they're waiting for Juice to get back. Then the Bang Bang Gang will be back in full force. Ospreay ain't afraid of the grind. Rob says, I agree. Ospreay is a special attraction, but as currently constructed, we need him on TV for the ratings. I bet if next week TK had Omega beat Mox for the title, fans would still complain. 100%. Oh, 100%, bro.
Absolutely.
Say less.
I wouldn't complain. I'd respect it.
So, yeah, it depends on your stance on the whole thing. Yeah. But next week, it's announced Hurt Syndicate versus the Gun Club for the tag titles. Let's go. Kind of early. Crazy that they're doing that match. I'm like, what's the paper tag title match then? Yeah, Revolution still coming up.
I respect it.
Like, Mox and Cope is going to be the match there. So hopefully they get to have that old NWA match Cope was talking about. But let them rock, man. Let's see what they do, man. I know a lot of people seem like they're tired of the old guard in AEW, but listen, man, they're trying things right now. That's what I'm trying to be patient. Like, okay, let's rock with this. Also, athletes in sports are lasting way longer.
Yeah.
Back in the day, bro, think about it. Like, you were 35 in any sport, you were cooked in the 80s. Mm-hmm. Like, when you see them old Clyde the Glide Drexler and them hairlines falling back and stuff, them brothers was like 26. they were living life, bro. Now, man, 35 ain't nothing but a number. These cats might play until their 40s now, 50s.
Yeah.
Look at wrestling. Bobby Lashley's 50, bro. He moves great. I'm like, yeah, who are you to tell him he can't do it no more?
Right. Yeah. Yeah, with the advancement in technology.
Shelton Benjamin, look at how he's performed. He's been great.
Advancement in technology is one hell of a thing.
Yeah, sports medicine is real. We got the Harley Cameron Mercedes Monet puppet scene. Derek, what do you think of Harley Cameron's skills as a ventriloquist?
She's really good. She is really good.
I respect it.
I the whole time she was doing it, I was watching her mouth just to see if she would mess up. She's top notch.
Right? Hey, man, appreciate it, man. Sean, why are you watching Hogan eliminate Perfect Disgrace? Disgrace. Oh, we appreciate you, Hub. Thank you. Harley Cameron is a national treasure. So she picked up a win on Collision, got her first win over Taya Valkyrie. She is trying to get a shot at Monet's TBS championship. I think it's going to happen.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully they make the match official this week or probably by next week. By the way, Shelton Benjamin is 49. Let him know, Matt. Let him know, bro. Lashley can move, but he sweats bad. Yo, listen, you can't help them glands. Trust me. Brother Kush sweats a lot too. Like when I lift weights, I'm good. But when I'm running, it's game over. Like you gonna just have to deal with what's about to happen here. Harley is a star. I'm loving Mercedes as a heel. So yeah, I don't sweat like Lashley, but I do sweat. So I'll say that too. Yeah, I thought this was great. Fantastic work with the ventriloquism, the Mercedes Moné that she made. She's out there talking crazy. Mercedes is sick of it. Mercedes is just doing the mean girl stuff. It's fine. I'm with it. I think that this will be a good match if they decide to do it in Brisbane. Go for it.
Right.
It's not on the big show, but Harley Cameron's going to get to perform in her in Australia. I don't know if she's from Brisbane, but I know that's her area. So let her have her moment. Renee interviews Hangman, and he's backstage. He's talking his mess, Suwu, and he's out there just talking wild and crazy. And all of a sudden, Max Caster sitting on the side there comes up, and he's like, "Hey man, can we like move this along?" And I was just like, "Yo, someone smack this dude." So him and Hangman get into it. Listen, man, I respect the work you're doing. You know, you and Christopher Daniels. Hangman says, I'll see you out in that parking lot. He starts following him. More on that in a moment. So they have like this little chase around as they end the interview segment. Hounds of Hell end up in the next match taking on Konosuke Takeshita and Kyle Fletcher. This is a banger of a match, hard-hitting match. Konosuke had Rob shatter a vocal cord when he did that drop on the Brody King's back. Buddy Matthews has a match at the show. He's going to be going up against and facing off with the one and only Kazuchika Okada for the Continental Championship. That should be a banger. For anyone who doesn't know about Buddy Matthews, this dude's the real deal. Like, been singing his praises for years and years and years, and I'm glad he's going to get a big match on this show. Like, I think his hard work's finally paying off.
Yeah. This I would have to say this was a really good match. Disheartening at the same time.
That's what do you mean by disheartening? The result?
Yeah.
Well,
not even the result. Well, yes, the result, but the direction that we have to go now.
You had to make a choice though. One of these teams had to win, and one.
No, not even that, bro. Not like I get that, but like the biggest disheartening part is the, you had to change the name, like Hellhounds.
Well, I told you, I think Malachi owned the name, so they were probably like, yeah, we can't use that anymore. So you guys come up with a new name.
It's disheartening because I think this was something that was really
Hounds of Hell, excuse me.
Oh yeah, Hounds of Hell. I think you had something here and you just kind of fumbled it. Not to say that they fumbled it because they didn't, but I think.
But if you beat Konosuke Takeshita and Kyle Fletcher, people would have complained about the exact other thing.
I'm not complaining. No titles were on the line.
That's you though. But then the fans of them would have been like, well, why did they have to lose? You know how it goes in pro wrestling.
Why not?
Listen, I'm glad we got a clear winner. Okada distracted Buddy Matthews. There was a distraction to kind of save them. I still think we're going to end up Hounds of Hell versus Hurt Syndicate eventually.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about it right now. I think they're getting their shine. They're giving them these big matches. It's fine. Let's see what they do. Let's see how they perform.
I mean, I'll take it. I'm just saying, like, I think that moving forward.
T-Ferg says, good tag match. I think AEW is about to get back to focusing on the tag division, maybe trios division also. They've got some things set up, T-Ferg. I see the pot getting moved a little bit. I see the Hurt Syndicate. I see the Guns. I see the Hounds of Hell. I see Konosuke Takeshita and Kyle Fletcher. Yeah. I see little things that I'm liking. You could do something with this. We got to just be patient, I think. Yeah, double brainbuster for the win. They dropped Brody on his dome. That was it. And they celebrate. After this, we had Hook and Samoa Joe backstage, and they were talking, and Joe yells at Hook, "Don't be using my lines I taught you on me." He's like, "You said don't go angry into these situations."
That you did.
They open up Christian's door, and they're like, "Where's Christian?" And then here comes Kip and who's the other one? Nick Wayne. And they're sitting up there, and then they were like, "Well, he's not here. Well, we're gonna leave, but can you give him a message for us?" Forearms just start riding in. Christian Cage is the punkest bitch ass motherfucker. Yo, horrible, bro. He comes in and he looks in the room as his boys are getting beat down, and he's like, "Oh," backs out and hides into the hallway. And they left out, and then Christian comes in. What happened, guys? You all right? Yo, what are they doing here, bro?
Wait until they see that one day. They're like, "Oh, you were there, and you left us high and dry."
Right. Clown says if neither team can afford to lose, don't book them against each other when the Hounds are trying to establish themselves. I hear you, but then, dude, I hate being this guy because I know what people are gonna say. Though I'm okay in wrestling. Someone's got to win, someone's got to lose. I'm okay with that for the most part. But if you do that, and you have some J-Brones out there. What are they gonna say, Derek? You couldn't, man. You need to rebuild this tag division. Why did you put? You could say Hounds of Hell versus these nobodies. You could say, why did you put this group versus Konosuke Takeshita? And they're gonna complain, bro. They're gonna complain because then if you have the Righteous out there, by the way, check out their promo with Elijah, former Elias from WWE. Very perfect fit for that group. But do you hear me though, Derek? Like yes. Then if you would have had them come out, people would have said, why did you show their vignette? And now they're losing. Right. Someone's got to lose, y'all. Like that's what it is at the end of the day. When you catch your fire, you're gonna get your turn. But
yeah, only reason why I wanted them to win is because they're established as a tag team. Konosuke and
Fletcher
are not like true tag team.
Touche, but they protected them.
No. I understand what you're saying. I definitely understand what you're saying. I just, to me, I would have picked Hounds of Hell because they've already established themselves as a tag team. That's the only reason why I would have picked them. But you're not wrong though either because someone has to win, someone has to lose.
Yeah, it's easy to say like this guy should lose every time.
Right,
you can't always do that. MJF appears. He comes out. He runs down Jeff Jarrett. Max Caster is then seen running away from Hangman. We get another weird interaction with Hangman and MJF. Interesting. The two young guys, the top babyface and the top heel when the company started, having these face-offs. I'm here for it. Let's get to it once it's time. Dustin Rhodes comes out yelling at MJF, like, we can't have this. They get into a pull-apart brawl. MJF Rochambeau's Dustin on the second attempt to try to get in there.
All right. I'll Rochambeau you for it.
Square in the nuts. He went right down. Down goes Dustin. And this is interesting. And a match is made. I'll fast forward to the end of Dynamite tonight. Match is made next week. It's going to be Dustin Rhodes versus MJF.
Yes.
I like this.
I think that'd be a great match.
Dustin sold me tonight. Dustin and Jeff Jarrett and them, I know, see, and this goes back to we don't want the old guys around, but they do have something to offer.
You can't deny what the old guys have. You can't, it's hard to deny that. Like, yes, most of the old guys that are wrestling, you don't want to see them anymore. It's like, all right, come on, bro. Time to hang it up, sail off into the sunset. There's no disrespect that's going to be had. Everybody's going to respect you. We're not going to tarnish your name because you didn't give us a good match. But Dustin is still wrestling.
Yeah.
Jeff Jarrett is still wrestling. And they have shown that they can still wrestle.
Dustin is 56 and can still go. This goes back to what I said. Yes. Medicine is getting better. These guys are wrestling longer. This is the same thing in the NBA. LeBron James, he might play for a few more years. People would be shocked by that. Back in the day, we'd be like, yeah, it's about time for him to hang it up now.
Yep.
Nope. This dude's sitting there. Now, listen, remember, people who played in like high school basketball, they got more mileage on them.
Yep.
He didn't go to college, so he got 4 extra years, and now you'll be like, man, he should be moving a little bit faster compared to his class. But it's like, my guy, he played high-level basketball 4 years before some of these other cats did, though.
Yes.
Especially when you're doing the age comparison. So medicine's getting better. These guys are going to be around longer. Just putting it out there. MJF has beef with all the old heads. I love that, though. Part of me wants to see Dustin win the ROH World title. I kind of feel the same.
I think he deserves that.
If this sports medicine is so good, nah, we ain't giving none to him. I'll tell you why later, sir. He can go to hell.
In a handbasket.
Moving forward, Timeless Toni Storm and Queen Aminata with Mariah May on commentary. This one had the chat going in a frenzy, bro. Queen Aminata came out. I have told people an idea for a Queen Aminata entrance. When you are ready to make it happen with her, Tony Khan, call me. I have a good idea for you for an entrance. It'll be sweet. You got to let me know if it could happen, and you may have to pay a little bit of money for the song, but it'll be well worth it, I think, when it's time for you to do it. Also, Toni Storm came out dressed like Mariah May. I ain't gonna lie. I thought Derek's heart stopped when Timeless Toni Storm came out dressed like Mariah May. Brother Derek couldn't contain himself.
Not at all.
She came out playing the part of Mariah May when Justin Roberts read her introduction. They had a fine match. Queen Aminata shows week in and week out why she needs to be on television. It could be Ring of Honor. It could be wherever. I don't give a damn. Queen Aminata needs to be on TV weekly. Like, you got to find something for her to do. Yeah. She is someone who I think will eventually be a TBS champ, a Ring of Honor television champ. She might be the one to beat Red Velvet. I don't know. She could be the one to beat Athena if you really wanted it to go down. Mm-hmm. Like, you could even have her be the one to beat Mercedes. There is something there with her, and I think they need to capitalize on it. That's just me.
Yeah. No, I agree with that. She has shown on numerous occasions that she can stand with the best of them. Give her something to do because she deserves that.
Yo, you gotta chill. Dragging a wheelbarrow full of Quaker Oats. I want more Queen Aminata. I'm with you, T. Ferg. Queen Aminata takes the L tonight. I don't take that as like a disrespectful thing.
No, because you got to further the story between.
Someone's got to win. Someone's got to lose. And like you said, we know who the story is for right now.
Yeah. So that has a purpose.
Honestly, if you ask me, I know that this was the original match. This is the main event, though, of this show. Yeah. This is the main event.
Without a doubt, because the energy. Yeah, come on.
It's going to be off the chain.
Yeah.
And I think even after this happens at Revolution, you got to have some kind of like gimmick match, cage, something. I quit. Hollywood backlot brawl.
Something.
Go crazy with it. To have Mariah May disappear for a little bit after that. After those matches is when someone should disappear for a little.
Yes.
Until you're ready to bring them back. But really good. Timeless Toni Storm gets the win. And Mariah May didn't like her playing the same head games that she played with her. Mm-hmm. Turnabout is fair play, we'll call it for this one. Simple story. I love it. More Queen on TV. Toni versus Mariah has to be the main event. I agree.
Yeah, you know what? I'm willing to go as far as saying that if that match is not the main event, I would be highly disappointed.
Strap in, folks. Swerve Strickland Ricochet, the thumbnail for tonight. You see the EPW logo. You need to hit that like button. You need to subscribe. You need to show some love. Not only that, it's my birthday coming up. Show some love. Right. So do the darn thing here. And Swerve Strickland Ricochet. Leave a comment after on the video too for me, y'all, if you will. Even if it's just an emoji, a birthday emoji for me.
Right.
Oh, we had the New York Minute. Let me address this too. New York Minute with Chris Jericho and the Learning Tree. We got highlights of Big Bill and Powerhouse Hobbs. I'm looking forward to that feud.
Yep.
Outrunners come out though to help hold off Jericho and the Bounty Hunter, but they also have beef with Bandito. So a lot of stories are intersecting into this world of Chris Jericho. They begin to fight, but Big Bill and Hobbs is what I want to see.
Yes.
Fans were yelling, me.
That match is going to be really good.
Play. Yeah, I can't wait for it. These are two guys who I think you gotta figure out how we're gonna elevate them and keep them in the mix. But I love the work that they're doing. I hope it's a street fight or something. That's all I could say.
You know what? I have to talk to you about that one. I don't want to give that one away.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Toni Storm's match gave me hey. Happy early birthday. Thank you, clown. Runs off with Swerve's rope. Appreciate y'all, man. Thank you. Leave it after this video ends, though. Put it in the comments for me. It help more people probably see the video. Use that great angle from above during the segment. New York Minute graphic was up the whole time. Are we going to eventually get Hobbs versus Lashley? I think we will down the line.
Yeah. I think excuse me, I think it's way too early to do that right now.
Back to this match. So Swerve Strickland comes out. He's wearing the Jimmy Rave robe, and here comes Ricochet with a chair. Hits him right in the back. Jumps him before the match could even begin. He hits a few big moves, and he went for the quick win. It wasn't going down, though. Swerve wasn't going down like that. Swerve hits a swerve stomp, gets a close 2 count. Ricochet in the finish of this. This is what my man Delayed Grass was talking about in the chat. This punk. So he's about to get swerve stomp. He put his hands up like, no. Ricochet got hit with an inadvertent low blow, and he fell down to his knees. Ricochet, I actually like his move, the Spirit Gun. It looks like he's just a swagger jacker. Like he's like, oh, Ospreay's doing that. I got a cool move I could do. Hits the Spirit Gun, knocks Swerve out, basically. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. And Ricochet picks up the big dub. He needed this win, though.
Oh, yeah.
He needed it badly.
The way that I would continue to book this is Ricochet just has one over on Swerve right now.
Yeah.
I'd say give Ricochet 1 to 2 more matches to win.
Oh, I think this is the match in March, though. I think when we get to the pay-per-view, that's going to be the rematch between them.
Absolutely.
What happens to Ricochet, only God knows, but it's not going to be. I think they're going to have one of them Lucha Underground, crazy, someone's getting their back cut up type matches. So I pray for them.
I break box.
Take it easy, babe. E says, love overlapping storylines. Ricochet is the chef out here scrambling eggs for the dubs. Yo, come on, Cat. 2-ply Scorpio. Y'all got to chill. How are we not talking about PAC's Heat destroying the entrance tunnel arc light? Oh, we did before.
Yeah,
Derek,
we did.
Derek talked about his back, bro.
Yeah.
His back had a cut from, I don't know.
I'm telling you, from his
shoulder to the waist, you said, right?
Yeah. If we're looking at him with his back turned, it was from his right shoulder blade down to damn near like almost his waist. And it was thick. I
believe in the mentality that I believe Raven said Tommy Dreamer once said. Muscle tears, fat absorbs, man.
Yeah.
Say it right there, man. Keep me my t-shirt.
7-year itch.
T-Ferg, love the main event. What more does Ricochet have to do? Hurt Syndicate sign this man. I don't know if they're ready for that yet. I don't know if he goes with them or he goes with Stokely. You have options here. PAC's head, yeah. You
definitely have 2 options here for that, but I think I would book both of those differently. I think if he goes with Stokely, he has to be the person that he is now. If he goes with the Hurt Syndicate, in order for him to be with the Hurt Syndicate, he has to have been beaten down and fallen into a depression some way. And then here you go. Ricochet is just not doing what he's normally doing, and everything just keeps falling apart. But then you have the Hurt Syndicate jump right in. Hey,
yo,
let me lend a hand to you.
And E says, remember when people were impatient with Ricochet? Stokely with Private Party, please. You could do that. He could have his own group with Mercedes, Private Party, and Ricochet.
Yeah.
Then he's got all his bases covered. That's Stokely's group, whatever you want to call them. Ricochet cut a really good promo too for people who deny Ricochet's promo abilities. He did cut a really good one with him and Swerve in the build up to this match.
He did
with Renee backstage. Yeah. So, like, I know people say like brother can't talk, all that stuff. Brother did good in that promo.
Yes.
So Got to give props when it's time to give props. Can't get better if you don't give the credit. Similar to what we were saying earlier about Eat Man.
Yep.
You got to give him the credit, Derek, because he won't get better.
I give him the credit for the promos. I just can't give him the credit for the matches.
This is hatred.
I'm just saying.
Derek's never liked the Usos, though.
No, they're sloppy, bro.
This is hatred.
They
Ricochet
continue to be sloppy.
Ricochet went from getting Jimmy Raven hammer sign to taking the robe he had. Yes, after the match, after he gets the spirit gun, he stole the robe from Swerve and Prince Nana and took it. So I know daggone well Swerve's going to get you, sucker.
Yes.
He's going to get that robe back for Nana because you don't do that to Jimmy Rave. And I like that they used the robe to pay honor and tribute to him. So nothing wrong with that. I really enjoyed this episode of Dynamite. Like, if you ask me, I'm definitely going to go, like, if it's 2 thumbs up, I'll go 1.5 thumbs up tonight. I thought it was really good.
Well, I'll go 2.
Whatever you want to say. It doesn't matter. It was a higher end show, like 7.5, I think, tonight.
Yeah. I go 8.
Yeah. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Like, good, bad. Thumbs up, thumbs down. It's a thumbs up show. I recommend it. I would tell anyone who's a fan of AEW to watch it. Now, coming up on Collision, we got Mark Briscoe taking on Kyle Fletcher, Houston, Texas. It's going down.
Kyle Fletch.
We also have a 3-way trios match, Derek.
Absolutely not.
The Undisputed Kingdom taking on Daniel Garcia, Daddy Magic, and Cool Hand Ange and Shane Taylor Promotions.
Bro, why?
This is established in that trios division.
No. This is establishing absolute chaos.
I think they'll be fine, though. I've liked the feud with all 3 of these teams lately.
I don't care about the feud at all. This is horrible.
I hope this match is really good. You got to eat your words.
It's not gonna be. This is someone. Give it like the first 5-10 minutes, it might be solid, but then somewhere down the line, someone's gonna mess it up.
Harley Cameron will also have a concert on Collision 2. Thank you, Matt, for letting us know that. Has Ricochet ever been a heel in WWE? No, sir. No, sir.
Which might have been a ball drop.
Yeah, we can say it for a lot of things. Penelope Ford versus Thunder Rosa.
I can get behind this.
Yeah, Thunder Rosa better win this stuff.
Oh, yeah.
All right, hopefully Nyla Rose ain't biting her butt. If you saw that, it was on the Jericho Cruise. But, yeah, I really like this a lot, and I'm glad to see Penelope and Thunder Rosa getting some TV time. What do you know? Storylines for people who don't have titles in the women's division. It works, and they're getting multiple segments on Collision. If you like women's wrestling, watch it on Collision. They're giving you some extra stuff on there. I listen. I like what they did tonight. I thought a really good show.
It was a really good show.
I got no complaints. Listen, Monday, me and Hubs will be back. Clash of the Podcast. We'll be talking about the fallout from a lot of stuff in the wrestling world throughout the week. Jesse, he's got you covered. He's probably got a video dropping tonight or in the morning. WWE 2K25. Check out the Pro Wrestling Shoot. I know that there's some gameplay video dropping tomorrow. We'll have that on here as well, doing our thing. Come on in, man. Come on in. Show us some love. We're on the road to 3K, man. Help us get there. Spread the word. Get some friends in here. If you see someone who's cool, they like Dynamite, tell them come on in and come chat it up with us.
Please do.
I appreciate all of you. You know it's all love. I'll see you all for Monday if you are available for that wonderful show that we got called Clash of the Podcast. Tokyo said real glass in 2K25. Yeah, I was shocked to see that. But we've got it covered. We got shows coming up. We'll be back next week here. Same bat time, same bat channel, talking AEW Dynamite. For myself and the man they call Derek, we are out for this episode of the Dynamite Review, and catch you guys all on the next one.